It's Thursday, August 17th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The man charged with kidnapping and raping a woman near Valencia College in Orlando will not be released from jail anytime soon. Yesterday, a judge ordered 29-year-old Vincent Lang Jr. to remain in jail without bond. According to an arrest report, the victim was looking around the Metro West apartments on Kirkman Road early Tuesday because she was considering moving there when Lang forced her at knife point into an apartment and then raped her. They say Lang tried to get away in his Hyundai Elantra, but officers eventually got him in custody. Police say Lang is linked to an almost identical attack a few months ago at the same complex. In that case, back in June, investigators say a woman had pulled into the apartment complex to look at her GPS when Lang allegedly pulled up behind her, got into her car, and then put a knife to her head. Police say Lang then led that victim to an apartment where he forced himself on her. In both cases, police say Lang recorded what happened. Police are concerned there may be more victims and are encouraging them to come forward. A former professional wrestler and WWE Hall of Famer has pleaded no contest for causing a crash that killed a man in Volusia County. Tamara Sitch, also known as Sunny, was arrested in May of last year. Police say she was driving drunk and killed a 75-year-old man in Ormond Beach. An arrest report shows that Sitch's blood alcohol level was more than 3.5 times over the legal limit. Sitch already has 3 other DUI convictions, mostly from crashes in the Northeast. Her sentencing is currently set for late November. And a big move in the mission to send astronauts back to the moon. After a full day of crawling at Kennedy Space Center, the mobile launch tower is now sitting just short of historic Launch Pad 39B. The launcher will be used to send off the first crewed mission to the moon in decades. The Artemis II mission is still over a year away, but crews are rolling out the launcher to perform some tests. That includes an escape system for the astronauts, similar to the ones used during the shuttle days. Artemis II is currently set to launch around the moon with astronauts on board as early as November of 2024. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. White City in St. Lucie County was founded in the early 1890s by a group of Danish settlers from the Midwest. A few years after they settled in, a con man by the name of Colonel Myers showed up. He set up a land scheme, taking down payments for lots of land. But after a short time, he left town, disappearing with those payments as well as their savings. When the Great Freeze of 1884 to 1885 came through, crops were destroyed and most people left the town of White City. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.